I turn the microphone on. Welcome aboard. You guys give me a little bit of a mic check there. I think I need to turn the music down just a bit. Let's get it back down to its normal state there. We've got the afternoon session going here. I am having another great day. Yesterday, huge day, almost 40K yesterday. Again, we'll talk about windfall. Was very cautious today. I am 100% on the day. I'm about to knock on wood here. Up almost 8K, 7,500 so far for the morning and afternoon session. We've got the late day afternoon session ready to roll right now. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. If you're ready, smash that like button and let's roll that tape.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance, but the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investors because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use that front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Alrighty then, let's take a peek. I'm going to turn the psychology module on, so it will let us know when we've got good speed. Also, due to the speed of the day, I'm going to go up one set of bars from the 2s. I'm going to go to the 3s here right now and be very patient. Remember, windfall rule days. So we had absolute crushing windfall day yesterday, which means that today I should be approaching the market as though I owe the market double, which means I've got to be extremely cautious. That is rule number 1, or not trade at all that day. Either way, you should be mentally prepared for a day like that so that you are not giving back a big windfall day. Oftentimes, the biggest winners are followed by the biggest losers and vice versa. I have said it works the other way as well. A lot of times, as soon as somebody tucks their tail, packs things up, the following day is one of the best days. That happened earlier this week. Now, some people have been, getting the constant level of trolling from the ICT Field of Dreams. I almost want to call it the Field of Dreams over there with the ICT students. ICT stands for Icon Traders. Make sure you guys spread the word. Icon Traders, and I can't teach what ICT stands for. All he can do is tell stories and gab on and on. He's pretending that he can code, which we should also add one of I can't do technology. Even though he pretends to code, it's hilarious to me. Let's see what we can do here this afternoon. We've got a little bit more than an hour. Got about an hour and 5 minutes. Don't forget our risk rules. We have time-based risk rules. We're going to be trading 60 to 90 minutes in a session, or 5 trades, whichever comes first. We've got our 5 trades up here, ready to go on my physical board here on my desk. And I am looking for a winner chicken dinner within those 5. Some people are confused about that, say, oh, I need to absolutely have to take 5 trades. That's not true. We're looking for 2 winners within 5 trades, plus you have an opportunity for a bonus. I want to be very clear about that bonus here while we're talking about it. The bonus is also not required. That is an optional item. And remember, you need to make sure that that final trade on the bonus is going to add to your P&L. We are not going to put risk on for no reason. It needs to be absolutely perfect when you go in on that one. You need to already assess after you've gotten your 2 winners. You know how much you've got. Let's say that you're up $1,000 on the day. You need to decide, well, how much are you willing to give up? If you're trying to target at least a minimum of 500 a day, which is my personal mental target. Remember, everything that I'm talking about here is no specific advice to buy or sell or to tell you how you should trade. I am sitting here talking to myself, giving my own self advice, and you guys happen to be listening in. And remember, trading is risky. Make sure you understand that. And sorry, I'm watching this move here real quick. Hold on a second.
2-finger NQ on the 20.
It's a moonshot. Speed's not perfect yet though. So again, I'm going to be very, very patient on a day like today. I'm not giving back those wins. Another thing that I was going to address with the ICT Muppets are like, oh, well, you what are you talking about? You blew out your account on Monday. No, I didn't blow out the account. It's called a margin call. It's 80% drawdown. Yes, I refunded the account. Yes, I put more in it. And to prove it out, you guys want to see the broker statement tonight? I'm going to go ahead and go on Twitter if you guys want to go and check out what a real broker statement looks like. I know we've got some ICT Muppets in here that don't know what a real broker statement looks like. So I'll show you guys what ICT will never show you, has never showed you, things that he doesn't even know what a real broker statement looks like, except when it's a loser. We'll be posting in the broker statement from tonight. People have said, oh, well, you only show us you're going to show us your big $40,000 day yesterday. You're going to show us the big ones, whatever. I've already done that before. You guys want to see a normal broker statement after a huge winning day? That's fine. We'll show that. We can do that as well. And yeah, so we'll look forward to that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to pick that up, because that's the only place I'm going to drop it. It will not be in our Discord. Make sure you are following us over there on Twitter at Real Vinny Emini. Is the music... I don't even hear the music at all. Can y'all hear the music in the background? Oh, maybe it's on a slow song. All right. If you guys watched last night's live stream review, type a 1. If you missed it, type a 2. There were some very key points that I think you should take a look at. And if you're wondering, well, you know, it's Vinny, you know, hitting a big day, showing us a big day. I showed last night that it was not just me. We had students doing even better than me, double my P&L. Yes, I hit 40K. We had a student hit upwards of $90,000 yesterday. We had several in the 5-figure areas, single day, more than $10,000 winners. We had our newer students hitting $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 days yesterday. When the market's volatility is up, yes, we have, our system works very well. We have great opportunities. We get those runners, and I've, you know, I don't want to say I've taught you, because again, I'm teaching myself here. All of the things that I'm talking about are advice to myself. If you happen to be listening in and you want to take in some of that advice to apply it to your own trading styles and methodologies, that is fantastic. Speaking of things that I like to look at, I'm looking over here at the masher. We have just touched the masher line again here. So I am a little bit concerned about that giant green delta over 4,000 there that came in at around 240. So I'm watching this one here down on the MACV, bottom right hand corner of the charts. Okay, we just got a big red enigma up top. This might be one for me. I'll go ahead and jump in on this one here. Again, stop is going to be above the enigma right here. Going to go toe in the water here because I have not really, I've been chatting it up, gabbing it up. Speed is not great. So giving a shot right here. Let's look to see if they get caught off sides to the long side here. Let me check a look at the deltas down below. The deltas on the top side are still building, so I don't have that in my favor. I do have these though building. These look better on the short side, but not great. Again, what we want to see is something nice and juicy down there off of that. before I'm going to get bigger on a position. Again, have to be extra cautious on a day like today after a big windfall day. And yeah, if you did not watch last night's video yet, type me a 2, and I would recommend that you check that one out. I think you're going to get something out of last night's, plus to be inspired by seeing what other traders can do. And in my video lesson number 1, we talk about how the vision boarding and seeing someone else do something is extremely valuable, whether you're trading or running. We've talked about Roger Bannister. If you guys don't know the story about Roger Bannister, go check that one out. We talked about that in lesson 1 on risk in the core content. I think it would be worth your time to go and read up on that story of Roger Bannister being the first human to hit the 4-minute mile, and then how long after it took for other people to break that record. After they saw him do it, they were inspired by it, they understood it was possible now, and so rather than originally where everyone said that it was humanly impossible for someone to do that, all of a sudden, you know, multiple people are able to do that afterwards. Okay, we've got a second masher touch right here, so this is a spot where I can add to that position. We also have a cross on the right, king timing coming up.
Double delta sell NQ on the 3, down NQ on the 9.
All right, divergence firing off as we touch the top of that masher as well.
Double delta by NQ on the 3.
Yeah, ICT, the king of cherry picking. Maybe another one to add to that list of ICT is I cherry pick trades. I think that would be another good one. Okay, and caution being what it is today. Again, I'm taking all my wins. That will be a winner right there. I will take that one again. Toe in the water. Would have liked to have waited for the secondary one right here, but there it is. We got the nice divergence up top. We got a pink cross along with it. We had the masher touch as well, and the nice red arrow coming in afterwards. Got the build into size there. Little 10 contract winner back into the region down below. We marked before 8,100 on the day. This music is a little bit weird for me. What do y'all think? I don't know. I'm going to go back to the top of the playlist here.
Speed of NQ 73. Fib.NQ on the 24.
All right, trade number 1 off of the afternoon session. Want to really keep track of that. We have one winner. Looking for one more winner within 5 trades here.
Double delta by NQ on the 3.
Awesome, plutonium. All right, blessings on you and the family and the little one, my friend. All right, speed just crossed over. We're at 29. I think I've got my alert set to 30. For our good speed alert. Let's take a peek at that just to make sure. Yes. So my psych values, if you guys want to copy what I've got right here. So I don't want to trade if it's below 30 in general, or again, these are ways to, you can either completely filter yourself if you're on a smaller account where no trades at all, or toe in the water unless we are between these two speed values. That is the way that I use those. Okay, now let's look. What do we see here? So everybody tell me what we're looking for here Now we don't want to do it at the 0 line, right? We're in the middle of the masher now. So we want to wait until we get a touch up here. Okay, so one of my favorite things to do, if you guys watch on my Twitter earlier today, marked up a couple of cool items. Let's scroll back here and look at that. Identify and destroy. All right, so in this zone, I had identified where retail traders were, what you would feel. So I engaged my feelings. Okay, what did that move just make me feel like? Oh yeah, it feels okay. It feels like it's going down. So there's the first retail mindset short. We go up. That makes them doubt themselves a little bit. Here they feel the relief. So they've got two sets of retail traders going to the short side. The feeling, I'm doing air quotes here, feeling going to the short side. We move up again. Oh, there's the doubt. And then boom, straight down with speed. And what do I tell you guys about speed, right? When something comes and moves with speed, it is more likely that it's going to bounce off that back wall. Boom. Instantly, totally wrecked. Anybody who tries to get in up underneath that level there, the break short traders, they get wrecked. It doesn't quite go down here. So ICT logic doesn't work on that either. But all of a sudden, boom, we explode up. Now, all these guys where they were originally seeing their doubt play in, we touch up to the top. Now, longs are like, okay, cool. Looks like we're going to be getting long, looking to the upside. But remember, our delta has been telling us the truth, right? The truth is not so much, right? Declining delta as we push up into it. Then there's my entry, right? Boom. This one I'm getting big on. I'm at half position right there. 8 contracts. Hitting into the short, boom, we get to drop all the way through. I end up taking out, after we break all the way through the bottom, full targets filled, and that's where I hit my 7,400 on the day with that big trade right there. That was a nice one, and you guys can go check that out there on Twitter. Again, if you're not following me there, Real Vinny Emini. And that continued on afterwards. Nice little upshot, right back into the zone. Big
Delta
red alpha omega, drop down into another alpha omega, and if the after of this has moved up and up and up, this was literally calling the bottom. That is technological advantage.
NQ on the 24.
That is precision. Dear ICT Muppets that are here to troll me.
Delta cell building NQ on the 3.
Okay, we're approaching high of day. Watching deltas. We did start to move up on the red side, up on the green. We'll see if this one gets a little bit larger or co-equal.
Double delta cell NQ on the 3.
Stalk our trade. Watch the masher line. Need to touch one of these white lines for a masher if we're going to go against it. There's a double delta on the 3s. We should take the next play, whatever the next play is. Watching over here. Anything that shows up on this chart, we'll want to take it. By we, I mean me. Sorry, I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
Delta cell building NQ on the 3. Delta cell building NQ on the 3. Double delta cell NQ on the 3.
All right, so that's increasing, so I'm not going to short that. We need to see decreases in order to take that out. Go F2. So I'll do like my buddy Mike Schwartz. If we break back down underneath this, I'll give it a shot. Stop above the cross. I got my finger over the sell. Because this will be a quick scalp play, I'm going to use a tiny ATM right here and wait for it to break back through that level. There it goes. Stop right back behind the red cross. Got a bad fill on that.
Target filled.
All right, I'm going to enter in on, again, the middle of that cross. Hit the back of the cross there. Retry. Nope, here buyers closing her out. Oh man, I totally got sniped on that. Oh,
Speed L and sell
it
building.
totally slipped through. Totally slipped through on that one. All right, we got the extra speed coming in there. I'm going to take off tiny. I'm going to increase my size. And here comes high of day.
NQ on the 9. Delta sell building NQ on the 3.
There's divergence. There's level 16. Same play as we push up through it. I will get it if we come back down through it.
NQ on the 3. Delta sell building NQ on the 3.
Decreasing. There's everybody getting out. Oops.
Harmonic NQ on the 24. Speed of NQ 113.
Got a shark back play over on the left.
NQ 100 long on the NQ3.
Don't like how it's hovering here. We've got a green Enigma right here. All right, I'm going to close it right there, hitting in on that pink dot right there. Again, being very cautious today. I do not want to give anything away. We'll be looking for a good spot to re-enter here. We've got plenty of time. All right, so I have 3 trades in now. 2 winners, 1 loser. So now I've got a bonus trade to go. It's got to be absolutely perfect. There's a nice red Enigma. I'll go ahead and go in on this. Here in buyers, going to reverse.
Two finger NQ on the 24.
Touching high day again. See if we snap through it. Nope, decreasing deltas. So that needed to be larger if I was going to keep going on it. So that will get me to my 8K. There's my bonus. So it looks like I am going to sit here in the 8K section here at this point. It's going to have to be absolutely perfect now. Bonus trade. Play there. So kind of right back up to my peak. Summary there. 1,100. Max drawdown 1,000 on the day. Not too bad. Not too bad. Again, being very cautious on a day after a big windfall day.
Divergence
There's
down
the
NQ
fours,
on the
and
9.
the fives. And nothing coming in on the fives. Okay, we're touching in the masher. It's a good place for plays in the masher. I just got to be patient for a great play. Hey, Martin from Norway.
Divergence down building on the 24.
All right, Alpha Omega marked it up. We've got the level there, 14,915. Look at high time frame, see what's happening here on the 89. 89 is in play. Big level here at 14,92725. Right here. Lots of volume going to come in right there.
Delta cell building NQ on the 3. Speed up NQ 100.
All right, there's our 2-finger on the
NQ on the 3.
wave. Wait for an entry on the lower time frame. Okay, there's a diminishing delta on even a higher time frame on the 9s. I like the look of that. We've got a plateau on the histogram. So what are we waiting on? Waiting on an arrow, right?
Speed of NQ 87.
Okay, we touched that blue level there on the 89s. That was a big one. Yeah, that green dot on the 89 called that whole move up, didn't it? Very sexy green dot. Martin said if a range chart is more than 30